Welcome to the VAAP Flipped training session. So who participates in Virginia State assessments? Well, just about everyone. So what's a V-test? V-test is an alternate assessment to measure the achievement and progress of students with disabilities and English learners who meet the VDOE participation criteria. For this flipped session, we'll be talking about the VAAP. So what are the keys to our success? Collaboration, stronger evidence, monitoring throughout the year, and getting to know your resources. So year at a glance. Remember, the SOL and ASOL are based on instruction and assessment that is a cycle that occurs all year long as you're doing your teaching. So what options are available? Well, we know that there's the SOL, the VAAP, the VMAST for high school, VGLA for elementary school, and VSEP for high school as well. I missed one. So this chart looks at the options, which we just mentioned. And again, this is primarily about VAAP. So what about students with significant cognitive disabilities? We are looking at the Virginia Alternate Assessment Program. It assesses grade level content standards, the grade level aligned with standards of learning. Performance is judged on grade level expectations. The teacher indicates student performance level. The format is evidence-based. The content areas are reading, writing, math, science, and history, social science. Grade levels 3 through 8, 10 and 11. And participation. Disability requires content that is reduced in depth and complexity. How is the VAAP different from other V-tests? Aligned Standards of Learning, or the ASOL, for reading, math, writing, and science. Statements of content and skills that provide a bridge for students with significant cognitive disorders to achieve grade-differentiated expectations. Provide challenge and rigor appropriate for students with significant cognitive disorders in consideration of the significance of their disabilities. VAAP is for students with significant cognitive disabilities. The state guidelines suggest most students taking VAAP would have an IQ of 55 or lower. Nationally, 1% of proficient scores can be used in the federal accountability system. And there's the guidance document, Significant Cognitive Disabilities, is available at the intranet site. And I'll show you what that looks like. And you can barely make out the VDOE website down here. But go to VDOE and type in guidance report and you'll find this wonderful resource. So the VAAP must be completed in each of the following areas. For students in grade 3, it's reading and math. For students in grade 4, it's reading, math, and history, social science. In grades 5, reading, math, and science. In grade 6, reading and math. It is important to determine the correct grade of enrollment for all VAAP participants because teachers must select math, science, reading, and writing ASOLs listed as at the student's grade level of enrollment in the Student Information System. And it should be SIS, not ISIS. So new for 2014-2015, ASOLs are selected by elementary, middle, or high school groupings for history and social science. Reminder, levels of performance are not selected for history, social science as ASOLs. You must check the student's multiple test history and EDSL to make sure teachers do not submit an ASOL which was previously submitted for that student. Please work with Linda Ostrander to get this information. VAAP levels of performance. Teachers are required to determine the level of performance for ASOL in reading, writing, math, and science. A level of performance is not required for history, social science. Levels of performance provide flexibility for instruction and assessment. VAAP levels of performance. A level 1, a student demonstrates the ASOL with significant support and modification. Level 2 of performance, student partially demonstrates the ASOL, and level 3 would be the student fully demonstrates the ASOL. VAAP performance level examples. So here's a high school example. The student will, given data, construct a simple graph, table, line, pie, bar, or picture, and answer questions about the data. So for a level 1, the students demonstrated with significant support and modification. So we're looking at the student will point or indicate to answer which is the tallest, highest bar when viewing a bar graph. Level 2, demonstrated partially, the student will answer questions about a simple graph. And level 3, fully demonstrated, the student will use given data to construct a simple graph and then answer a question about the graph. VAAP scoring. The evidence is demonstrated for level 1. The evidence is demonstrated with significant support. The highest score point that evidence at performance level 1 can receive is a 2. For level 2, the evidence is partially demonstrated, and the highest score point that the evidence at performance level 2 can receive is a 3. And for level 3, the evidence fully demonstrates the ASOL, and the evidence at performance level 3 can be considered for the highest score point of 4. So we talked about annual progress monitoring of the VAAP. So the VGLA and VAAP binder check-ins are going to be Friday, December 12th, February 27th, 2015, and April 3rd, 2015. This will allow us time for us to check the binders and return for missing collection of evidence. We have to turn in all binders by Wednesday, April 22nd. Please don't hesitate to contact us if you have any questions. Your binders have come in, and we will be completing the inserts and getting them out to you within the week. Thanks. Have a great day.